My shea butter hands are failing me. My gosh. Hey, what's up, Allure? I'm Lauren Jauregui, and I will be taking you from my first 5 to my last 5. First thing I'll do is obviously wake up. I'm not a snooze girl. Like, once the alarm goes off, I can't fall back asleep. Anxiety will consume me. But the latest I sleep in is probably like 10 a.m. If I grab my phone in the morning, which I highly do not recommend because it's not very good for your mindset, I will probably lounge in bed for a moment and just kind of like either read emails or read text messages or go on Instagram and check my DMs and then end up scrolling until I have to go. I pray in the mornings. I check in with myself, say a little prayer of gratitude. There's always minimum 10 things to be grateful for. I try to list those to myself and just say a quick prayer of protection and light. Second, I go into the bathroom, brush my teeth using Hello toothpaste, and then I will definitely put on deodorant. Important. Perfume. Smell good. Please. Natural deodorant as well, because we don't like aluminum in our underarms. This is Schmidt's Rose and Vanilla. I actually really love this. It smells like old armpit. I'm just kidding. It smells like rose and vanilla. Those are 2 of my favorite smells in the world. I love vanilla. I love rose. Beautifully feminine. So it's like once in the morning and like once midday, I'll reapply it. I'll just keep it with me. So then next, I will do some spritz of perfume because I love to smell good. It's a really important part of my process. This is Flower Bomb by Victor and Rolf. It smells like a freaking flower bomb, if you will. I like to use shea butter. Ooh. I like to use like raw, unrefined. I would just take like a little bit of this and then just kind of rub it in my hands like this, and then some tea tree oil. This is like a really good antiseptic. I would just open this, put a couple little drops, and just rub that and rub it all up into my face and my neck, my negligee, and then on the backs of my hands if I have stuff left over on my hands, because this skin is just as temperamental and soft as this skin, so. Oh, I love shea butter so much. Sometimes in the morning I like to like spritz a little bit of like stuff into the air, just like aromatic energies. I love like rose water. Thank you. So yummy. I like to do as much like lighthearted energy associated things in the morning, so affirmations for sure. I have them written out on a Post-it on my mirror. I am strong, intelligent, kind, generous, and powerful. I try to make them about like just affirmations to myself about who I am, so that I am constantly reminded daily that I am powerful and I show up powerful. Third, I will make myself a cup of tea. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just making myself a cup of tea. Thank you. Cute little mug. This is an herbal blend from Herbal Bush House. This blend is designed to increase mineral absorption so the body can produce more energy. I will put honey in my tea sometimes if I just feel like having a little sweetness or a little antiseptic, good for your throat. Honey's great. Raw honey from your local bees, from your local situation. Fourth, I will meditate and have a moment of grounding, hopefully for 30 minutes, if not 10 minutes, at least, minimum. Could I get my phone again? Oh. Actual request. Thank you. I need the phone for the meditation. Some of my meditations are on the phone, so it's kind of hard to not grab the phone before meditating. I'm in the process of getting into meditation all the way. So if I'm at like a sound healing situation or, you know, in a collective of people who are meditating, I tend to be much more dedicated and can go for an hour. But if I'm by myself, I have like mad ADD. Like I go for like 10 minutes to 15 minutes just to like make myself feel better about completing it. But I like to go for 30 minutes total if I can do that. And last but not least, I will get myself some water and start drinking. Hydration, key. Water. Start off your day with water. Just water is also amazing because it's spring water and it's in recyclable situation. So I'll just have like some water in the morning, and throughout the day, I only really drink water. I haven't drank alcohol in quite a few months. I prefer water over anything else. It's the best thing for your body. It's the best thing for your cells. So I try to like OD on that, and I start in the morning with a nice tall glass of it. From my first 5 to my last 5. The earliest I'll go to sleep is like 11, 10, 30, 11, unless I'm exhausted. Then I'll go to sleep before then. But the latest I'll go to sleep though is like a 3 a.m., 4 a.m. situation. I'm a night owl. I love being alive at night and up at night. But I also love sleep, so I'm kind of a walking paradox in that degree. So 5 would be taking my makeup off after a long day, making sure my face is nice and clean and cleansed. I don't usually wear makeup unless I have to, but if it's one of those days where I had to, like today, I will use a face halo. Face halos are amazing. All you need is water. Just open this up for you guys. My gosh, these are like reusable pads. They have like fluffiness, and you just wet them, and just run them under some water, and then you just wipe your whole face very gently. You don't have to scrub too hard to get stuff off. It's also great for the environment because you're not just, using makeup wipes or, a bunch of toilet paper, cotton pads, whatever it is. Another beautiful plus. 4th would be a hot shower just to get all the grime off from the day. I always take a shower before I go to sleep at night. My mom was a huge advocate for that when I was younger because you have to be clean before you get into your bed. I'll usually rinse my face with like some face wash, and I wash my hair like every 2-3 days, roughly, depending on how oily it gets. But then at the end of my shower, I'll rinse my hair with some cold water, just like seal up the follicles. So 3rd, I would put on all my facial serums. I love rosehip oil. It's so great for your skin. I love Herbivore. They're a great company, nice and clean products. Another little round of shea butter, just like make sure everything's nice and sealed so that my skin can absorb all of the goodies overnight. 2nd would be an aloe mask or an aloe situation. So sometimes I even just go full natural, and I'll take an aloe plant. This is a really beautiful one, but I'll just take a leaf of this, take out the meat, and the meat, I either eat it because it's really, really good for you. It helps your gut lining, it helps with digestion, it helps with so many different things. I'll make like a face mask with the jelly. I'll put that on my skin and I'll let it sit for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I'll rinse it off, or I'll leave it, whatever I feel like that day, really. It doesn't really make a difference either way. And last but not least would be aromatics. One thing I love to do, especially after a long day, is to just get home and smoke myself a joint. I'm not sure if this is viewer friendly, but it's the truth. I also love, like at night, just kind of setting the tone and having kind of like aromatic things going around, just essential oils. I have this like lavender chamomile spray that's really amazing. I'm just gonna, yum. Spray it all over the bed and just kind of like get it ready, prepped. I also have like a diffuser that I'll use that has like lavender and eucalyptus oil in it that'll help just kind of clear the air and get me nice and sleepy. Or a candle also is a beautiful thing to light. Gotta get this lighter. There we go. Also, candles just set the vibe. Like for nighttime, you turn off all the lights and you just have candles going. It just sets the mood. It makes you sleepy and calm after a long day. All right, that is my full day for you, and I gotta go to bed. Thank you, Allure.